Welcome back to another explainer. Today we're visualizing a scenario so catastrophic, so just breathtakingly massive, that it honestly kind of defies imagination. Imagine stepping outside, looking up at the night sky, and noticing something absolutely terrifying. The moon is getting noticeably bigger. Today we're analyzing a stunning thought experiment, which is entirely inspired by the Shutter Authority visualization, What If the Moon Crashed into the Earth, Part 2.
Okay, let's dive into this. I really want you to seriously imagine the sheer, unrelenting tension of a 365-day countdown to a total lunar collision. You've got exactly 1 year. Every single time you look up, the moon is larger. The tides are shifting violently, and the clock is just ticking down to the literal end of the world as we know it.
All right, Section 1, a 1-year doomsday, counting down to the ultimate collision. So here's the hypothetical approach we're looking at. Step 1, the moon starts coming closer and closer to Earth. It's not some sudden instantaneous drop, it's this creeping and inevitable approach. Step 2, the moon crosses a critical distance threshold, and we're going to get into the fascinating physics of that in just a second. And finally, Step 3, the moon violently crashes into the Earth in exactly 1 year. Just try to visualize the sheer scale of that. Our ancient, silent neighbor transforming day by day into a massive, unavoidable wrecking ball taking up the entire sky.
Let's break down this ticking clock. Day 1 marks the exact moment the orbit destabilizes. It starts coming closer. Fast forward to month 6, it is now coming closer and closer, completely dominating the sky, just looming over everything we do. And then, year 1, the crash into the Earth. The sheer, inescapable gravity of this 1-year time frame is completely terrifying. That anticipation builds with every single orbit, creating a heavy, just completely unavoidable countdown.
Moving on to Section 2, the gravitational limit explained, the singular rule of the crash.
So you might be wondering, what exactly happens at this critical distance? What is that unseen barrier out in space that triggers the final apocalyptic phase of this event? And this brilliantly illustrates a really crucial scientific concept. We're talking about the limit, the specific distance where Earth's gravitational pull on the moon becomes greater than the moon's own gravity holding itself together. This is absolutely crucial to grasp. As long as the moon stays where it is, we have balance. But cross that invisible line, the physics shift completely out of the moon's favor. The powerful tidal forces from Earth would begin stretching the moon until it literally shatters.
It's basically a giant cosmic tug-of-war. On one side, we have Earth's massive gravitational pull, and on the other, the moon's own internal gravity desperately trying to hold it together as a sphere. As that distance closes, the tension between these two immense forces reaches an absolute breaking point. Ultimately, at that precise limit, the Earth's pull is just way too strong. It begins to completely overpower the moon's internal gravity. And the result? Earth's gravity wins. Once that happens, the destruction actually begins before the physical impact even occurs.
All right, Section 3, fiction, not science. Breaking the fourth wall.
Now, what's really interesting about all of this is the creators' direct disclaimer right at the end of their video. They explicitly state, this is purely a visualization of a what-if scenario. It's a creative thought experiment. It's this incredible visual feat meant to bust the doomsday myth, not fuel it.
Yeah, so there is absolutely no scientific reason as to why this would ever happen. Honestly, you can sleep incredibly soundly tonight. Our moon is perfectly, safely stable in its orbit. The probability of this crashing event ever actually occurring is a flat absolute 0.
So, let's wrap up by looking at the creator's final notes. We've established the scenario is a pure visualization, and there is zero scientific reason it would ever happen. But the creator also generously points viewers to check out another creator's quote-unquote awesome video on the very same topic for an even more detailed explanation of the science. The whole thing was essentially a spectacular, dramatic holiday gift to their viewers, signing off by wishing everyone happy holidays and promising a new video very soon. It's just a really wonderful nod to the larger community of creators out there who love unpacking these massive hypotheticals.
Which brings us to our final thought for today. Since there's no scientific reason for a lunar crash, what other incredible cosmic what-ifs are waiting to be visualized? This explainer really highlights the sheer power of visual thought experiments. They let us experience the wild extremes of physics from the utter safety of our screens. So while we can be deeply, deeply thankful for the stable gravity of our real universe, it certainly makes you wonder what other mind-bending scenarios are out there to explore next. Thanks so much for joining me on this explainer, and keep your curiosity looking up.